Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Polearm Challenge. Wait, hold on, I have a handy new button from Discord for this. Here we go, I hope that, hope that picks up on stream. Okay, good. Discord has added an interesting soundboard feature. Excuse me. We're gonna use that for evil later. For now, though, Warcraft. How's the audio balancing? Everything good? You can jump around a little. Okay. Starting things off as per usual with delivering 5 skulls to Tarjin. For our newest story, Tale of the Slumbering. Are you sure you wish to hear this tale? It may make you rethink your friendship with the dragons. It is said that the 4 Jarden Elders' mastery over earth and fire caught the dragons off guard in those first battles. Dragon after dragon fell, until Neltharion emerged from the Obsidian Citadel with his armies to halt their advance. The Elders were hopelessly outnumbered, but the dragons were hopelessly outmatched. As the Elders battled all challenges with honor, the so-called Earth Warder revealed his cowardice. Through honorless guile and trickery, the Elders fell that day, but not before they had secured permanent footholds for the Jarden on the surface of these lands, footholds we still hold to this day. Some say that the Elders did not die that day, but retreated deep into the earth where they slumbered and recovered their strength. I do not know if I believe that, but I hope it's true. You and your dragon friends would be doomed. Oh no, we're gonna lose faith in the dragons because of something Neltharion did. Oh no! I'm so surprised to learn that Deathwing did something nasty. Oh no! How could this have happened? Can you imagine? Let's go get ourselves another duckling. This way. Also, eagle-eyed viewers may notice we have a new dragon ride ability, because they added a new one with the most recent patch. We can now stop in place. Skirt! Oh, I didn't press the right button. And it gives me a point of vigor back if I do it while I'm moving fast. Although usually it's best used right before landing. Just for like the refund. You know. God, look at all these Tuskar tackle boxes. Still need to go further north. Here's the wetlands. Gosh, so many Tuskar tackle boxes. It's ridiculous. Look at them all! That's too many! Blizzard, what were you thinking? Why did you do this? Somewhere around here. Ooh, Titan touched Severite. Severite, even. Don't mind if I do. The rousing order. So it's just me for now. Leo's all eepy. He might hop in later. We'll see. Oh, bubble duckling. I should have seen if Nyx or Jason wanted to join, but I forgot. This duckling has been bubbled so long that it's fallen fast asleep. It quacks softly as it snores. Maybe the ecologist would know how to help it. The bubbled duckling startles awake when you nudge it towards the ecologist's camp, letting out a sleepy quack. That's one of my 6 buttons on the soundboard, and I'm going to use it when it's appropriate. A full house at last, and I've just a name for this one. Oh? And what name is that? Cheese. Cheese? To go with the quackers! Cheese and quackers. I'd say that's about all the bubble ducklings we can handle this skull. Good work. I would like to turn in the quest. Thank you. Achievement earned. Let's get quacking. Yay. Cheese and quackers. My god. And now they're all just gonna vibe here. Anyway. We have actual stuff to do. Which is not getting all of those Tuskar tax boxes. Jesus Christ. Let's head on over to Camp Antonitis. Let's see, what else we got on our little soundboard here? We've got, that's definitely usable for evil. That's usable for evil. That's usable for evil. That's usable for evil. You know what? We've used this one already. And quack. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, while between, I did some mining off camera, like this is Minecraft, and I went and found some Infurious nodes, which only exist in War mode, which is PvP. Just because I just wanted them to be in my mining journal.
Our surveyor spotted something that might be of interest to our research.
Go away, Nadelia. Naladia? Naladia. Yeah. Also, I was going to like put on the Noble Garden stuff, the Easter stuff, but I can't because Noble Garden starts on Monday, which is weird because the Easter event starts the day after Easter. Why? That seems like an oversight. Why that? The Cobalt Assembly. Right, I got brainworms. I see all this snow and I'm like, oh, it's winter, like I'm playing The Sims 3. I'll just wait for it to become summer so it'll all thaw. No. Yeah, those have been, hanging out in the Pal Nuts Discord may recall that I'm playing Sims 3 now. I decided to make a character to do every single lifetime wish on a single sim. Look at the power of being immortal. Oh. The game needed a second there. Let's see, where were we? Meeting Calicos. I fear we will have to split our attention. The primalist threat to the east must be handled. I must ask you to travel to the Azure Archives in my stead to aid Caligos in reclaiming the Azure Oathstone. You'll need to pick up a few supplies. Okay, I did that. Good luck, Escala. Caligos will appreciate the aid. That's right, we got the bag of helpful goods from the supply portal. Nyom. Go away, Wolford. So check this out. So mages have this ability called mirror image.
None. I fear our assumptions are correct. It's a problem with the ley lines.
And well, he's taking it to a bit of an extreme.
How can I help?
Like, my god. I didn't know they split your friggin' consciousness and awareness as well. I thought they were just illusions. This guy's using mirror image too.
I stand with you.
Kalagos' polyfragmented bottom text. I'm relieved to have any help. I know Khadgar and the others must be quite busy with the Primalists.
Fly true.
Khadgar is wise to redirect his efforts towards the Primalists. But now, we've got a lot of work to do here.
Together, we can achieve...
Ah, Scala, it's a relief to see another the many images of Kalagos. It's a relief to see another familiar face in these parts. I could use your aid. I'm having difficulty repairing the Azure archives to reclaim the Azure Oathstone. I could use an extra pair of physical hands. I'm currently up in the archives themselves. I was able to reactivate the pylon outside, which should allow you to traverse up here.
All will be well. I'll see you above. I believe I'm making progress towards the problems surrounding the Azure Oathstone.
Fun fact, Kalagos' visage form here is something we don't see much of in Warcraft at all. He's taking the form of a half-elf. Yes, they do exist, but there's not many of them. I think there's like one other known half-elf, at least that we can find in-game. Arator the Redeemer, son of Turalian and Illyria Windrunner. Anyway, here we go. Whee! Orb. And there are more Calyx up here.
Welcome to the Azure Archives. Tread carefully. No one has been here for thousands of years.
This world is full.
Let's get to work. It's imperative to reclaim the Azure Oathstone.
Keep safe.
I like how two different mirror images are giving me two different quests. Like, the implications of that. The Azure Archives was once a place where the Blue Dragons would gather to discuss magic. Now, I'm the only one of my kind here. This place controls the ley lines beneath the Azure span, but it and its servants have gone out of control. I believe if we bring order to this place that I can then reclaim the Azure Oathstone. The various constructs and elements are brimming with unstable arcane energy that needs to be redirected. Destroy them and collect what you can.
Their skies and strong.
And now that we've finished talking to Kalagos, let's talk to Kalagos.
There's magic.
We cannot activate the Oathstone in the Azure Archives until we fix the issue with the out-of-control ley energy here. 2 out of the 3 draconic runes that are meant to control it are being choked by unstable arcana. I apologize that this falls to you, given Khadgar's responsibilities and the lack of my brethren appearing. There should be a ley scepter within that bag of helpful goods you have. Use it to help repair the runes nearby. Look at these two Calyx having a conversation with each other. Like... My god. Anyway, search through a seemingly bottomless bag for one specific item. How hard could it be? There's a book, a sheep, more books. Okay, ley scepter. Why was there a sheep in there? Oh, there's actual Kalagos in his dragon form, and his mirror images are all in his visage form. That also raises questions, I think. How does that work? These guys.
Affixes seek top of archives.
Normal speech patterns. Oh, I appear to be dying. Let's fix that. There we go. Lads. I like how elementals just look like this entirely because of the water elemental from Warcraft 3. Which is just the elemental shape now. It's a bit silly. Yep. I just carried out the big guy. It's a good thing all of my techniques that I use to fight organic opponents also work on these things that are made of magic. There's another Kalecgos. Hello there, uncontrolled guardian. Oh boy. Two of them. Let's make this elemental start bleeding. That makes sense. There's a lot going on here. Not a problem for our hero. Ascala is strong. God, I have so many shovels I need to use between streams. Jesus Christ.
I'm glad you've come.
The archive's in a perpetual state of recreation for most of its guardians. We need to fix its flow.
Come back soon.
Excellent work. The creations here are already being soothed with just this amount of unstable arcana removed.
Together, we can achieve
An
anything.
upgrade? Sure.
Well met.
The Ley Scepter should allow you to properly align and configure the runes nearby. Yep, did that. Excellent work. It seems these runes are able to transport us to the top of the archives. I believe that may be where our last problem resides.
Come back soon.
Back to the first one.
Stand with you.
There appears to be something sapping the arcane energies at the apex of the tower. Now that you've stabilized the energies down here, you should be able to ride the arcane magics in the area. Look in that bag of yours for something called an arcane stepping stone, and use it to meet me at the top.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, tell us its name, but not what it looks like or anything. That's a good idea. Anyway, these guys are all neutral now. Now that we've reduced the rampant arcana in the area. Search through a seemingly bottomless bag for one specific item. How hard could it be? Another book, another book. Ah, that was boring. Alright. Up we go. Orb. Like the first time when a sheep came out. God, Kalik is definitely the equivalent of a D&D 20th level wizard. With all of these... They're not illusions, they're casting spells and talking to each other and... Jesus.
This world is full of wonder.
It's a long way down from here. Be careful.
Keep safe.
A bit worse up here than I'd anticipated.
Fair skies and strong winds.
It seems the last of the arcane disruption is up here. I'll continue adjusting the ley energies. Use some of the arcana you recovered to dispel the disruptions here.
Fly true. All will be
A large number of mana worms are absorbing the wild arcane magic coming out from the archives. The rate that they're doing it is causing the ley lines to be thrown off balance, which is preventing the Azeroth Stone from being reclaimed. I'll use some of the unstable arcana you collected to form a hook of sorts. Use it to slay several of the worms. The brief delay will be enough for me to adjust the entities below.
skies and strong.
I help you fight! Oh god, game freeze, there we go. Biting and killing. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about this, unfortunately. Wait, is the dead one still animating like it's alive? Yeah, it is. Zombie. Oh no, it's it's undead. This must be the work of the jailer. It's all part of the jailer's master plan. Maybe neat. Alright, now we just need to dispel the anomalies.
Malagos, have you returned?
You hear that voice too, don't you? It's calling for Malagos, the previous blue dragon aspect.
To see you.
Oathstone is awaiting.
Fine work. I can feel the ley lines beneath this place beginning to heal.
We'll fix this
Oh.
soon and find out what secrets the archives hold.
We're almost done. The Kirin Tor will ensure these archives are properly cared for when this is finished. Thank you for your aid.
Good luck.
Fine work, friend. It seems we've managed to repair the ley lines within the Azure archives. Back when the Blue Dragonflight was united, I would tell my brothers and sisters to never doubt the strength of mortals. Meet me at the Oathstone, to the south of here. I will reclaim it, and then be on my way to Theldraszus.
Fly true. Don't be alarmed, but my mirror images should vanish in a moment.
There it goes. Plonk.
How can I help?
There you are.
There's magic in everything.
It's good to see you in the flesh, Escala. You've been a great help so far. I would appreciate your presence while I reclaim the Azeroth Stone. I'm ready to see you reclaim the Azeroth Stone.
Come back
I was expecting Malagos. Where is he? And who are you?
Caligos. And you cannot possibly be...
Sindragosa? In a way. A simulacrum, created by her in order to preserve her memories and knowledge. It would seem a great deal of time has passed since she left.
Yes. And much has happened.
I sense an aspect.
It's a long story. Both you and Malagos are gone.
I see. And the rest of our flight? Where are they? Tell me.
After Neltharion betrayed us, we were on the verge of extinction. We few who remain are scattered, aimless, and alone.
Yet you came here. That tells me that you still have hope for our king. Child of my flight. Shall we work together to make that hope a reality?
Nothing would give me more pleasure. What must we do?
So, yes, AI clone of Sindragosa. Well, magic AI clone. For those unaware, Sindragosa was the consort of Malagos, and she, well, you know, she ain't exactly alive anymore. For anyone who's seen the opening cutscene for Wrath of the Lich King, where Arthas resurrects a big ol' skeletal dragon, I'm pretty sure that that's Sindragosa. So, yeah, she was raised into undeath and then killed again.
I know just what to do with you.
We'll pick up,
Fair skies
we
and
have a problem,
strong
Escala.
winds to you.
Beneath the Azure Archives rests the Azure Vault. In my life, I stored many important and dangerous magical curiosities in it. A large group of Sundered Flame, oh, you know about them, do you, have broken into the vault, convinced it holds some kind of secrets. Please, you must go in there and stop this brazen assault before they unleash dangers they do not comprehend. These thieves know not what lies within. Another time. We'll just pick it up for now. We'll put it to our list of... We'll add it to our long list of dungeon quests for later.
Farewell, then.
It is good to be back, or reactivated, as it were. There's much to do, and I'm glad to give whatever aid I can.
So much yet to be done.
The Oathstone's energy cannot be reclaimed until the ley lines within the Azure span are repaired. Some ley lines may only be reachable by those of Caligos' skills, but you may still be of aid. If they still yet survive, seek out the Tuskarr. They lived here in my times and have a deep knowledge of the land. Speak with one of our arcane aides to return to your allies.
Do not let the magic overwhelm you.
I'll do what I can to repair any ley light I find, and send my mirror images to keep an eye on things while I'm gone.
Good luck to the two of you. If the Tuskarr still live, they should know the location of the major ley lines. Child, you are staring at me instead of departing. Do you have more to say?
I apologize. I have heard many legends of you. My mind is swimming with questions to ask.
As is mine. 10,000 years is an incalculable amount of time to miss. My dear, I would ask you to apprise me of what I've missed once this mess is settled.
Of course. There is so much to tell. The Cataclysm, the Scourge, the other aspects, the Nexus Wars.
Child of my flight.
Ah, right. I shall return with hopeful news.
And I shall aid you in becoming the proper aspect of the blue Dragonflight.
Understandable. By the way, you should check out So I'm a spy. So I'm a spider. So what? The protagonist. It's like it starts off with the standard, you know, isekai into an RPG setting, and she ends up with developing a skill tree of just thought acceleration and then parallel thinking, and then ultimately it turns into, hi, I'm the body brain. Hi, I'm the spell brain. Hi. And you know, they talk to each other, and then some of the brains go rogue and jump ship into another character, and ultimately the character ends up becoming a singlet again because all the other brains get destroyed. But in the process, they kind of like merge themselves into a different character, and now that other character is a bit more like the protagonist because they got influenced by their soul. It's a lot. The Tuskar. There are a number of Tuskar merchants and travelers who pass through here.
We'll speak soon. If you see
Can you spare a minute, Escala? I haven't heard from my two apprentices, Scrumpy and Tucky, in some time. Those sure are names. Scrumpy! This is concerning. I sent them to fetch us supplies for the inn. They couldn't have strayed too far. Please find them, but I warn you, they're quite the handful.
keep your eyes and your wits
Caligos is wise to seek the Tuskar's counsel. They have generations of experience with this land. Many are resting here on their way to the various camps across the span. Oh, excuse me. Ask around. One of them must know about local ley lines.
Be careful.
We'll do that in a bit.
Scar will talk your ears off if you let them.
I can excuse Tucky, but I draw the line at Scrumpy. You can excuse Tucky?
What did you bring me? Hi there.
Oh my god, the Volpera. The young Volpera nervously puts his hands behind his back. Do we know you? Noriko said not to talk to strangers.
One day at a time.
Apprentice Scrumpy.
Have you come to trade?
We're not doing anything. We're not doing anything. Hang on a minute. You look like a pretty important Draenei. Want in on a secret? Turns out there's magical art in these ruins, and we can see it. Scrumpy proudly sticks out his chest. I can show you how to see him too. Just don't tell Noriko yet.
Surviving means being resourceful.
I think it's some kind of love poem? Kind of gross if you ask me. Childs. Scrumpy the Volpera. Hark, dear one, you who stand whence music sprung, where Titans' children play. This is the song everlasting that sings of love eternal in a time before. A time of long rebirth. A time of loneliness for the eldest son, most loved Malagos, beloved heir begotten in mind and spirit by Norganon, Aesir born. From him, Platinum Child, did Malagos build these great works. Behold them and rejoice, O dearly beloved. Scrumpy the Volpera. Here's one. Hark, dear one, you who stand whence all was freely shared, where greed nor hubris live. Long may you stay in love's conquered breast, borne aloft on wings of knowledge teal. This is the song of that mirror blue, the image azure incarnate. You who stand here remember those whose love made magic manifest, whose power begot flight and fierce aspect in their azure brethren. Sing now of these great works, beloved, Malagos and Syndragosa, two hearts that time nor distance dims. You can barely make out a faded signature, Devo song scale. music. I was supposed to do that one last. Whoops. Hark, dear one, you who stand whence true love fell off the page like so many words. These are the breaths unfading, uttered betwixt sighs of creation arcane. In books did twin souls reside, their crackling spines lit with lines of magic. He the first steward of knowledge, and she his muse in mind and deed. Side by side were they joined, kept atop these icy calving shelves with bookends opalescent and gray, these painted halls awash in blue. What employee at Blizzard wrote these? I just want to talk. These aren't good. They don't even rhyme. Hark, dear one, you who stand whence duty strove, where knowledge freely lives. These are the works undying that build cool-tempered understanding for she who knows no equal nor master still. Sindragosa, illuminated by transcendent intellect, arcana unfettered, beauty everlasting. In her wings the firmament finds itself transformed, the colors run betwixt lilting lines of autumn streams. Sun run fierce as hot manna burns. Snore! Like, anyone else think this sucks? This one does just kinda exists.
Need something?
Malagos and Sintragosa, huh? Never heard of them. Sounds like they were pretty in love, though. Wonder who put these here.
Be quick. Be clever.
Fine, I'll say it. You should probably tell Noriko about this.
Do you have
What do you have to say, Tucky? My brother is the smartest Volpera in the world, which makes me the second smartest. How did you two join the Kirin Tor? How does anyone join the Kirin Tor? We stowed away on a particularly nice caravan, found some shiny wands, taught ourselves advanced trigonometry, used a borrowed griffin to visit Dalaran, and impressed the council enough to let us stick around. What a dumb question.
everything has its
Just advanced trigonometry. Alright, sure, that follows, obviously. Prospector Gert. Hello, Gert. Pikachu-iku. Well, that's a name.
It's good.
Gert. Ah, I see my apprentices have roped you into their little games. Noriko chuckles. It appears they, and you, have stumbled onto something. The purpose behind these ruins is slowly revealing itself to us, and there's more than faded images and song. Something calls out from atop this tower. I see the intrigue in your eyes. Go, you have my permission. See what you can.
Be cautious. This land is teeming with magic.
Hoppy. Oops, not that. I think. Probably. Oh, talk to Noriko. Sorry, I was going to get teleported up there.
How are you?
Can you send me to the top of the tower?
We'll speak soon.
I have a dragon! Okay. Fine. Oh, ancient remains. Here we go. Be you friend? This place was once a monument to love. Now it is a ruin. In the chamber below rages the parts of my soul which I poured into these works. It will not rest. The spirit gestures to the room below. Please, let me rest. I can but hardly see you, friend, so tired are these eyes. I have stood watch here for a long time. The coffin that bore my body is now dust, yet these lonely bones remain. Thus all things are altered. Nothing dies. Here and there an unbodied spirit flies. Why can't you rest? My spirit is bound to these walls in their cold vigil. They bear witness to the greatest of loves, Malagos and Sindragosa, the Lord of Magic and his Azure Queen. It was for their love that I built these works, and it is from that love that a desperate tether binds my spirit. Time and circumstance are cruel stewards to lovers and art alike. A part of me cannot accept that. Citragosa died in Northrend. I'm sorry. Malagos too, but I guess we're not going to mention that. Devo pauses for a moment. What is there to be sorry of, but that she had been loved? Echo of loss. Anyway, can we just appreciate that this place has stuff like this, but it also has Grumpy and Gert? Lord Malagos, Lady Citragosa. Okay, bye. Plap.
The Kirin Tor welcomes you.
To watch your world crumble into ruin and think it lost forever. I cannot imagine. We must remember.
If you
Okay.
see anything remarkable, let me know.
Sure, I guess.
I have many lucky tools you like.
Yeah,
Good fortune
yeah.
to our friends.
Alright, ask the locals. Hold on, I have a massage. Nix has messaged me saying banana knots.
A fine day for a fine trade.
Been too long on land. Do you know of any ley lines in the area?
Out what now? Lake lines? You mean rivers? What nonsense are you on about?
You guys know what a ley line is, right?
Such an unusual visitor.
I don't remember the ice of the mountains reaching so far west. I wonder if it spread south all the way to Imbu. I'm looking for pockets of concentrated magic in the Azure Span.
There's magic in the land everywhere. It's in every rock, plant, animal. Why, the legend of Foxrose Fortos goes, there once was...
Goodbye.
Welcome.
Soup isn't ready yet. You'll have to wait a bit. I'm looking for crystals. Purple crystals. In caves.
Oh, the Gleam Coves! Yes, they're everywhere. We try not to disturb them. Chieftain Panoliak knows more about that kind of thing.
I attempted to summon a Nyx and he just said banana knots.
Brenna is chieftain now.
Ah, that's right. She was here with the funeral caravan not long ago. You just missed her. The day just began.
Brenna is your best bet. You should catch up with Brenna. Her caravan passed through no more than a few hours ago. They were collecting our late chieftain's most prized possessions for a funeral to honor him. Given that the caravan was heavily burdened, she can't be far ahead.
With that dragon, you'll catch up with them in no time.
Also, I don't think I showed this off, but, let's see, check this out. Scroll of Self-Transformation. Fancy. This scroll is the property of Rodan the Magnificent, the brightest of all arcane users, master of magical adaptation and binding. The secret to a fancier lifestyle is harbored within these runes of power. Read the runes of power. Polymorph. Fancy chair. Please remain seated. Well... I think somewhere back in a previous encampment as well, there's a scroll of blinding speed, which is just like the one from Elder Scrolls. As in, it makes you really fast, but also you cannot see. Your screen goes black. Alright, let's go find Brenna.
Hang in there, Hanu. You're no good to Noruk dead. Noruk.
Well, this doesn't look great.
It's always good
Busy
to
at the
meet
moment.
someone new.
You must be Brenna.
Your help is great. This is no time to chat. Our caravan was ambushed by gnolls. They took half my people, and many left are seriously wounded. We can talk once my brothers and sisters are safe.
Imagine attacking a funeral caravan. God. The gnolls were ruthless in their assault. They hit us hard and fast and took everything that wasn't nailed down.
No more waiting. I must save Noruk. Hanu, wait. Please, stranger. I'd appreciate any help you can offer us. Until next week.
The gnolls that attacked our caravan were led by 3 lieutenants. Durgan was flanked by a dozen hyenas. Kurwal cackled maniacally each time we tried to pursue him and fell for one of his steel-jawed traps. Bakra taunted us mercilessly. To have a hope in recovering what was stolen, they must be slain. The hills ahead are littered with insidious blade-jaw traps. With a keen eye, you should be able to locate them. Very carefully spring the traps using this old Tuskar trick, a long stick. Note that while stepping on them is another way to set the traps off, I wouldn't recommend it. Once enough have been removed, find Hanu. Elder Poe and I will catch up when we can. I've found one of Poloniak's funerary offerings, mishandled and then discarded by these Shadepaw gnolls. It has bite marks all over it. This offering, and others like it, are needed for the memorial ceremony for the recently deceased Iskaran chieftain. It's a travesty that something so sacred should be employed as a chew toy. Please, keep an eye out for more offerings.
Be on your guard. There's nothing so cunning and cruel as a Shadepaw gnoll.
Troll? There are no trolls.
Oh, that's not what I
here.
expected you to sound like.
Of course, Elder.
Spinning.
Need more hyenas.
Ah, good old Northrend Grizzly Hills style music. Like I said, this is just Northrend 2. Casting munch. I've been munched. Thank you, Stay Healthy Bot. I feel like I should turn the music up a little bit. Maybe I should. You know what? I'm gonna. Grinning dolphin fetish. Blizzard, you need to stop using that word. Oh, the music is.
trap you!
Execute, execute, execute. Execute.
Watch your step.
Dink, dink. Ooh, iridescent ore fragments.
Tasked one suffer. Now you suffer.
And oop, nope, didn't drop it. You. Oh, two of them. Okay. Fine. God, this music is good. And you dropped two of them. Perfect. God damn it. Hanu is panting heavily, having exerted herself. She is clearly injured again.
Watch yourself.
Good. You did what I could not. But there's another knoll leading to Shade Paw, more terrifying than the three you encountered.
So long.
Well done. It'll be safer for Brenna to make her way here.
See you soon.
Hanu leans forward and gazes into your pack hopefully.
I got this.
Hanu's nose crinkles. Ugh. Slathered in slobber. They'll have to suffice for the chieftain's memorial.
Brenna, you came.
I see you've been busy.
Norak and the others, they're in the den. Karkpa is in there, and all these sickly gnolls.
Slow down, Hanu.
Tell me everything.
I've tracked the captured Tuskar, including my husband Naruk, to this cave. Naruk doesn't always look out for his own hide, so that responsibility falls to me. But I'm not too proud to ask for help. Please, rescue them.
Let's swap
I'm
stories
catching a
again.
strange scent on the wind. Something here isn't right. Hanu described the gnolls in this cave as strange and sickly. We should learn more about what is causing this. Don't let your guard down. Despite their sickly appearance, expect them to be just as devious and dangerous.
I'm glad we met.
Kargpaw is the true leader of the gnolls in this part of the forest. We've had unpleasant encounters with him in the past. This time was different. He carried a strange totem that seemed to twist his very essence. Kargpaw must be stopped and this totem recovered. I fear the gnolls are meddling in something darker than we can imagine. There was no sign of our stolen hunting supplies in the Big Tree Hills. They must be in that cave. Keep an eye out for the supply containers and be prepared for anything. I would not trust the gnolls to leave the goods unprotected.
I will go with you.
No, Hanu. I will not lose you to Kargpaw. Our newfound friend is quite skilled. Trust in them.
In we go. Sickly pilfer. Exploded into gunk. All will rot. Me body spread rot. Oh boy. So, interesting thing about the expanded cosmology chart of WoW. There are actually, like, generally it's thought of that there's 4 elements. There are actually 6. There's, of course, there's fire and water, which are opposites, and there's earth and air, which are opposites. Then there's the 5th element, spirit, which I believe was mostly consumed in the creation of the world. And then there's its opposite, decay, the 6th element. Could be relevant. Oh boy, here's Naruk. Investigating. Nope.
You saw right through my feigned death. I learned it by studying the local Forquin. I'll make my escape like a slippery Ottock. My eternal thanks for the timely rescue.
So yeah, decay as an element hasn't really come up in game until now. So I guess it was time. Fun fact, if you remember the Dark Shaman from the Siege of Orgrimmar, that's actually how the Dark Shaman were able to do their thing and force the elements into servitude. They used decay. Which I think was lore that was established later, but still. Oh, this guy getting laser beam wasn't even fighting back. These guys all seem quite obsessed with rot. Cogpaw's rot totem. Cogpaw the fetid. You know, it's a good thing there's no rot primalists. Or decay primalists, rather. That'd be a problem. I guess these guys kind of fill that niche. Also good that there's no incarnate of decay. That would be a problem. Or spirit. Mostly I'm worried about decay. Oh, look, his Yartsing. Anyway, this has been lore moment with Jorb. There's also no elemental plane of decay, as far as I know, nor is there an elemental lord of decay. Kind of an extra element. Ooh, decayed Hawkenbloom. I believe the Azure Span is the only place in the game you can find decayed plants for herbalism. In addition to stuff like, you know, rousing fire, rousing frost, rousing earth, you can also get rousing decay. Which doesn't seem very nice. One more man. Someone respawn up here so I don't have to go deep into the cave and then probably fight my way out through respawns. You'll do. Oh, of course, there's two of them. Why wouldn't there be two of them? Alright, and out of the cave. I'd hate for Iskara to go hungry.
Now, you'll be
Elder
careful
Poe
of
looks
this.
approvingly at the supplies you've recovered. The Iskara Tuskar will hunt again. Hanu wrinkles her cheeks and shoots a tusky grin at Naruk. I'm beyond relieved that Naruk made it out alive. We will mourn those we lost once we return to Iskara.
Next time,
We have never seen rot take on a form like this. This is troubling.
your help is.
Did you recover Kargpaw's totem? Kargpaw's totem drips with an unnatural and endless fetid ooze that decays anything it touches. The nauseating stench is unbearable.
Until next
Brenna
week.
recoils in disgust as she accepts the totem. Kargpaw was always violent, but he was also a coward. He and his band never attacked us if we traveled in large numbers. Something has changed, and this totem is behind it. I wasn't paying attention. I almost picked up this sword. Like, oh, it's an upgrade. Nope. It's not a polearm. Can't use it.
Let's swap stories again.
Selling it immediately.
I'm glad we met, Frank.
Many farewell.
Brenna turns Kargpaw's totem over and over in her thick hands. Kargpaw is a pawn. He isn't the source of this rot. We must find it before the decay spreads further. The closest Tuskar presence from here is a trading outpost just across the bridge on the way to Iskara. We should check in with them, and quickly.
Let's be off. We will do what we can to aid you once we uncover the source of this rot.
Judging by the Gnoll's sudden aggression, I fear for the inhabitants of the trading outpost.
Norak, get out of your head and get a move on!
Yes, yes, coming. I hate being right all the time.
I hate how insufferable you are. All the time.
Shh, loves. Both of you.
As I feared, they were attacked as well.
Next time,
A tragedy, and potentially the first of many more. Find out what Akwin knows, then examine anyone who fell in the attack. I have my hunches about what happened here. Let's see if the clues support my theory. Meanwhile, I'll try to reassure my rattled friends.
tell my friend what you told me.
If you insist.
Akwin gazes upon you with weary eyes. For your own safety, please don't stand too close. I'm injured and unwell. Can you tell me what happened?
It's good they came without warning. Foul, fetid gnolls. The only thing they took was my friends' lives. I'll be dead soon. Like the others. You are not dying.
He's right. You'll pull through, Akil. We'll escort you to safety.
Oh hey, side quest. Unkimi.
Yes. What is it you need?
We'll deal with the stuff going on here later. I love waterfalls. Want to know what's better than a waterfall? 2 waterfalls. The only thing better than that is, well, check out 3 falls to the west of here and you'll see. The innkeeper there is quite nice. Okay, let's immediately abandon all our objectives and go do this. Also get this on the way. Yep, this big water boy. Let's make it bleed, if that makes sense, right? Oh look, a great sword upgrade. Nope. Selling it.
Many deals for a friend of Grumble. Like you.
Here we are, 3 Falls Lookout.
My you're a tall one.
Hey look, Hearthstone! Welcome to the Missing Hinge Inn and Alpine Resort. I'm Willa, the innkeeper. My brother, Valdo, also works here. Sometimes.
Very well then.
Welcome to 3 Falls Lookout. We're pretty high up, and there's rushing water everywhere, so look out.
You have a great day now. Very good.
My brother Valdo was supposed to order more supplies, but it's been a week and nothing has come. I'm not surprised. The lazy elf probably took a nap instead. Now we're short on food, and I'm too busy to hunt on top of my chores, and Valdo's. Would you hunt for us? The meat of the Vorkid Striders and striped Bruffalon south of here would keep the kitchen open until I can order supplies.
Be seeing you. Off and away.
Being a good innkeeper means anticipating guests' needs. Unfortunately, I didn't anticipate how cold the nights would be here. Oops. My guests are gonna need blankets. And good, thick ones. Maybe bear pelts will do? There are some large bears in the forest just east of here. If you bring me some of their pelts, I'll pay you for them. Please, think of the adventures of their cold, cold feet. Oh no.
Be seeing you.
You could have said any other body part. Growly and Barky. Goodbye, children. Growly. He likes to be tall. Boing. Hey, Zonwogi.
Come get the food.
Of all the animals I've seen here, Shokari, the great sky vixen, would be the most proud. It'd be a shame she preyed on a Knoll shaman, because now she'd be crazed with Decay. When I saw her eating one of her kits, I knew something was not right. I took the kits away and brought them here, but Shokari attacked me, swiping me good. I almost didn't make it. Shokari must be put down. If the Decay rots more of our mind, she'll be coming for us soon. I wish. I wish I had the ultimate pole arm. I think 'tis time for a brew. There's none left. What do you mean there's none left? The strong-handers did not order any. They what? Blast me beard.
You got my attention?
The gang had some time off and was hankering for a pint, so we bellied up to the inn. But, I cannot believe it. They didn't have any brew. What kind of inn is that? One ran by the Stonehinges, that's what kind. So we're taking matters into our own hands. The forest to the east has flowers and herbs that we could use to brew some sweet mead. Feel like helping me in doing some flower picking? There'd be something in it for you.
Safe travels.
I don't think you can make alcohol in such a short time frame, but what do I know? Doesn't it need time to ferment? Tired goat. The goat is helping me, I think. Maybe. Oh, now I've angered the goat. That's just why the Decay is happening in the area. There we go. Ruffalon, because they can't just put Buffalo in the game, that would be too boring. Committing violence. Wait, the Bruffalons drop moose flanks? But they're called Bruffalons. I thought they were supposed to be buffalo. Also, I'm pretty sure meese are already in the game. Yes, I said meese. What of it? Bronze horn berries. The bronze horn can be dried and packed. A great snack for any time and occasion. Dragonfoil blossom. Said to only bloom where dragons have lost their scales. That's awfully specific. And probably not true. Meese are in the game. They're called High Mountain Tauren. Bloodberries. Great flavor, texture, and pop. which is why you should keep them away from your clothes. Oh, they're blackberries. Okay. Gotcha. I guess this meat is going to be mostly bronze hornberries at this rate. My goodness. We have like one of each of the other ones, and then like just a billion bronze horns. Oh, there's some bloodberries. Sure, let's get some kind of variety in here. Some dragon foil. I just need more bear. So many bears that don't have pelts. Even though they are dropping an item called exceptional pelt, but not a bear pelt. Apparently I can only give them the okay ones. Pristine beast fur, but no pelt. Remember, this game makes so much sense. One fang, nothing else. No other materials. No, not even any meat. There we go. Hey. Oop, I forgot to read the quest text. Oh well. Yipper.
Great to meet you. Hi.
Oh, these are beautiful. This one is spicy, and this one reminds me of Earthroot. Oh, I can taste the sweet mead now. Thank you kindly, friend. You saved me and the gang's afternoon.
See you soon.
Ah, nothing like home-brewed mead. I can't wait. I wouldn't mind some mead right now. How is this even helping our situation?
What's on your mind?
Clear the wall, they said. It'll be easy, they said. But they said nothing of the creepy nonsense happening around here. Sometimes when the gang and I are clearing the debris, we hear voices and whispers. It's enough to turn your beard white. Your beard's already white. I told them we wanted no part of what was happening behind that wall. Next morning, they already had them animated pickaxes doing the job. Made me wonder why they even brought us out here. To waste our time? My team has to make a living mining. If we don't mine, we don't get paid. I'm gonna give the expedition a piece of my mind.
You're back.
Have a good one.
The reckoning is at hand.
Dink, dink, dink. Having exceptional skin erases all traces of your species. Sure. That's probably right. I guess.
Hey.
Leobot?
Very well then.
Did you get some Vorkin meat? Any Bruffalon flanks? Great. I was ready to put filet of boot on the menu.
Very good.
Thanks to you, and no thanks to Valdo, I can feed all these hungry travelers. Are you looking for a job? I've got a recent opening. Can't pay you much, but you can have Valdo's spot. No? Ah well, can't blame me for trying.
You have a great day now.
Oh, you're back already. Sorry, I kinda got involved in my card game. Do you have the pelts?
Off and away.
Oh, these are awesome. So luxurious and soft. Now if only Valdo were here to clean them up.
You have a great day now.
Welcome. Farewell.
How are ya?
You've heard the saying, every day brings something new, right? Being a prospector and working with the archaeologists is like that. But the new something is old and ancient. Kalimdor, the Eastern Kingdoms, and every isle and continent has its own rich history. The Dragon Isles are no different. This accent is getting out of control. They may even harbor more history than all the others combined.
Off with you.
I've seen you running in and out of the camp helping people. You think you could help old Ganar too? I surveyed the area, and something caught me old eyes. I think 'tis an ancient potsherd or jar or something. Is that supposed to be pot shard? I don't know. Just down south of here at the edge of that waterfall. Now, I'm not much of a swimmer, but I'll give you some coin and you can deliver the findings to Thanessus Silverblue.
See you soon.
Hello.
As the health supervisor here, I make sure everything the expedition eats or drinks is safe. My job is already difficult, but it would be easier if my daughter Amelia would listen to me. She snuck out last night to look for Knowles, telling me her doll told her to do so. Her mother died 2 years ago. I think she's acting out of grief. Son Wogi is stuck here at camp with an injury, so I asked him to watch her. Hopefully his Skyfox kits will keep her entertained and out of trouble.
Safe travel.
My greatest responsibility is to make sure everyone has access to clean drinking water. With the Knowles to the east dealing with the Decay, I must make sure that the camp is safe. I don't want to alarm anyone by personally taking samples, but I feel testing is necessary. Bring me samples from the 3 nearby waterfalls and I'll reward you handsomely.
See you around.
Huh. I did not know that. You learn something new every day. As they say. Still don't know if that's really true, but yeah, it's an expression. They don't have to be true. Oh, deep worm. Ice chunks. Duration 2 hours. You watch in awe as the chunk of ice slowly disappears from your bag. Thanks, Blizzard. It's like, wow! Oh, there's a... Nope, I'm just not in the right place. Okay, great. I was like, is there a cave behind the waterfall? No, I'm just not where I'm supposed to be. Up more. Oh my god, these fish are so mad. Thank God I got some swim bladders. I definitely needed those. Oh, here we go. Oh God, the current. Oh God, the current. Oh God. Okay. Ancient artifact. An artifact that was uncovered by the rain next to Three Falls Lookout. No one knows its origin, but it's very ancient. Oh.
How are you? See you later.
A deep worm. Something must have driven it away from its underground nest. Whatever spooked this apex predator must have been very terrible indeed. Thank you, Oscar. I'll remove the carcass so it doesn't contaminate the water.
Safe travels.
Glory to the
You must be a
Sindor.
scholar. Ganar said you were running some sort of an errand for him?
Stay the course.
This is an unbelievable find. I've never seen ancient pottery like this. And these markings. Give me a moment while I inspect them.
Farewell.
These markings are of Jarden origins. But what is this archaeological piece doing here in the Azure Span? I'll borrow it for further examination. Just go and sell the ice before it melts. You want to buy this melting ice? Yeah, you do.
Have a good one. Greetings.
Oh, here we go. Hey, look, a blue-eyes white-eyes blue dragon. Last night, I was lying in my bedroll, tossing and turning, when an unnatural chill filled the inn. Then, out of nowhere, I saw the ghost of a draconid. It went through my luggage and vanished into thin air. But the true horror is that when I woke up, the ghost had taken my most beloved card. Would you be so kind as to track down the ghost and get my card back? It is my most prized possession.
I hope to see you again soon. May your days bring you joy.
What can I do for you?
Mysterious apparition. Let me be. I do not wish to fight you. No, I'll never give back the card. You don't understand. That card belongs to me. I cannot finish my deck without it. Stop. I yield. I'll turn the card myself. Ghost! Someone call the guards! Please, don't take my other cards. Have no fear, mortal. I came to apologize for my actions. Here's your card. Thank you. And they say an innkeeper's life is boring.
Tell me of your travels.
The apparition explained itself and asked for forgiveness, but then they asked to play a single match with me. Our game was apparently very different from what they used to play, and they wanted to try it. Thank you for helping both of us. Maybe the match will be fun?
Travel safe.
Protect the innocent.
My name is... I can't remember. I've been wandering the Dragon Isles for many ages, tortured by their long slumber. Shy one card game away from having my name listed in the Hall of Fame, I have been pulled to this place. I can feel something, or rather someone. A card player of great skill. Guhi will be my last challenge. The heart of the deck. The day the Dragon Isles began their slumber was the day of my very last match. Fate was cruel, and I lost my strongest card before I could compete. Guhi's card, you see, was mine. I do not know how her ancestors came upon it. Alas, I cannot claim it as my own, as it has been in her family for centuries. That was a foolish mistake on my part. Perhaps you and I could craft a card together. A truly unique card. Yes, will you help me? Yeah, let's forge Let's make an illegal card, everybody. An illegal Hearthstone card. A custom card.
Defend the Isles.
First, a form is needed. Think of it as a vessel that will nestle the essence of the card. It is much like a rare stone set in a jewel. State your chosen form, mortal. Alright, is the card going to be Draconic, or is the card going to be a Scala? Vote now on your phones. Yes. Surprise! Audience participation. I don't know how many people are actually here, but participate, darn you. Dargan, I think it's just you, Leo. Now, think of the form's goal, a motive to carry on and exist for. Choose the essence. Destroyer, Guardian, or Life Giver. Okay. Next, each creation has its own course. How does one act or react to causes and effects? Choose the most suitable, approach the most suitable for a card. Motivation, adaptation, or reaction. Card game. Just flip a 3-sided coin. You have one of those, right? The D3? Motivation, okay. Now that we have your answers, it is time to craft a card. Let us see what you came up with. How very interesting. You choose to be something else other than what you know. I like your sense of adventure, the yearning to experience new ideas and boundaries. Essence of a guardian, a selfless being, protector of neither good nor evil, but that of the weak. You're willing to self-sacrifice for what you believe in. This is a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon personality test. You're highly motivated. You like to take the first steps and be a leader. Thank you, mortal, for sharing such an insight with me. I can tell you, ego put aside, that this is my finest card. It's also not tournament legal because we made it ourselves and it's not an official printing. But I won't tell the judges that if you don't.
Dragons. Serve well.
This is it. I've never seen such a card before. Such power, so many possibilities. Magnificent. Thank you, Escala. Now I'm ready.
Defend the order.
It's time for a duel. Ready or not, this is where you go down. I'll be playing as Lady Jaina Prodmore. Tonight's forecast, heavy frost. I'll call forth a new hero card. Escala, come forth and claim the battlefield as your own.
The aspects have returned.
A valiant move. Wow! Do you know what killed the dragons? Not the Ice Age. I special trigger my special ability. Is that what you got? Witness the might of my new hero card. What? Wait, how? That was the best duel ever. Good game, mortal. It's an honor to have you as my last challenge. Oh my god, he's micing. Oof, what a game. I'm exhausted. I thank you, Escala, for all that you have done for me. It is time for me to move on, but perhaps we'll meet again. Goodbye, Mykin.
Oh, hello.
I am humbled to have had the honor to play with an ancient card enthusiast like myself. I'm still in the mists regarding... Oh, that's a fun turn of phrase for Pandarin. I'm still in the mists regarding the mystery of how the apparition's card ended up in my family's possession. Although I lost the match, I'm happy they're finally at peace.
May your days bring you joy.
We did it! We killed Mykin. Okay, good. Glad you liked that. Oh my god, look at all this ore. Wow. Yeah, recharged over the elemental deposit with that. Wow. Tuskar Craftsman. There are wicked daggers embedded in this corpse. The blades are clearly of Gnoll design, but you saw no such weapons with the Shadepaw Gnolls. Inspect the corpse further. Ooh, hello. Using Decay. Worrying. Is this bear gonna attack me? Yeah, it is. The hide of this foul gnoll is reminiscent of Kargpaw, but even more fetid. Hey, look, it is Blizzard's favorite word. Its fur is missing in patches, and what remains is matted with oozing pus. Ew. Gross. Tuskar Hunter. Gnolls would normally retrieve their prey, or at least their belongings, but they've left this Tuskar and his things. So we can upload, like, custom soundboard stuff to the Palanaut server, so we can just really go ham with being evil and putting whatever sound effects we like for stream soundboards. Claw marks crisscross all along this Tuskar's back. She was clearly killed while fleeing. Oddly, the fresh wounds have already begun to fester. Well, this is all looking very not good. This is truly a tragedy, but at least we can follow the clues. We're getting closer to the source of this rot.
Let's swap stories.
The source of these attacks must be the Brackenhide. We've fought with the Brackenhide gnolls for generations, but until now they've been nothing more than a nuisance. We have no choice but to take urgent action against the gnolls. Their foul decay will destroy the Azure Span, including whatever you're searching for. Meet us outside Brackenhide. We'll need all the help we can get.
I'm glad Noruk and I will find a safe location near Brackenhide. Hanu, please guard the caravan the rest of the way to Iskara.
You need my protection more.
No, your children do. All of Iskara does if we are unable to contain this decay. Go home and get yourself a bowl of soup.
Soup.
Rest.
Give the children my love, Hanu.
Fine. Be safe.
Some good soup. Meow. I'm starting to wonder if I should skip doing the side quests and only do the story quests now.
Smell the rot
Just so that we can finally, you know, get caught up. But then we'd miss out on stuff like the Yukio match. So, I don't know. I'll have to do a poll on the server, I think.
Well now, you're
Just standing here, I can feel the dread of this forest wash over me. Something is deeply wrong here. I'm beginning to regret sending our best fighter back to Iskara.
Until next we meet.
Somewhere around here.
Oh, hey, Kelgos.
Ah, my friend. What a pleasant surprise. And you've made some new friends, I see. Greetings. I am Caligos, and I am searching for Ley Crystal Caves. I believe I sense one nearby, and yet...
Ley lines. There is a gleam cove deep within Brackenhide, yes. But the gnolls have made this forest thick with decay.
How convenient that both of our objectives are in the same place.
This decay? Could it have eaten at the ley line itself? Oh, this is dire indeed.
If the gnolls here have discovered decay magic, the ley line and even the land itself are in grave danger. My mirror images are spread too thin to withstand elemental disruption of this scale. Please enter the forest and investigate the decay. I'll work with our new Tuskar friends to find a place I can maintain my image. Then I'll meet you deeper in the forest. We must put a stop to this.
Keep safe.
I don't know who you are, mage, but thank you.
I'm just someone trying to help this land heal.
Then our goals are aligned. Investigate the decay, please, and we'll find a safe spot further in. Norak, can you help us slip by the gnolls?
If it's gnolls, I know just the thing.
Inconspicuous! You've never been more inconspicuous in your life. Don't mind us, just some totally normal plants walking through. Nothing strange here.
I've got your back.
Hi, Galgos. The root is leaching a foul sludge into the small pool of water. Cut the root. Out of the corner of your eye, something just catches your attention. Did the root just move? Cut. Whee.
Hang in there.
The sludge oozing from the root corrodes the nearby grass as you watch. The stench is unbearable.
This is bad, friend. Join us quickly. The decay is out of control. Got your back. They're infusing an ancient with that rot. It could spread decay around the span faster than a wildfire.
Have the gnolls gone mad? Don't they see what they are doing to themselves?
I think it's out of render distance. Like they're infusing an ancient. We can't see it from here. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Mouse! Oh god! Oh no! I was trying to turn up and do a flyby, but my right mouse button decided it didn't want to register the moving the camera. Uh oh! Uh oh, boys! Well. Yeah, stupid. Come on. Sticky mouse. Why? A curious tactical decision.
You're not alone.
Where were you before, Kalik? Do you want the loot?
On your left.
Okay, well I guess they just forgot to put the ancient here.
I stand with
You may want to cover your mouth. You don't want to breathe in the decay.
Together, we can achieve...
The ley line is here. I can feel it. But first, we must stop the gnolls. That ancient will be their greatest weapon. There are some ley crystals the gnolls have gathered. Thankfully, they don't seem to understand the power that the crystals hold. Bring me as many as you can. They'll empower my mirror image and help me summon something useful from the archives to take that monster down.
Good luck.
Goodness, you're
This decay must have rotted these gnolls' brains as well as their bodies. Destructive as they are, gnolls are native to this land, just like us. But we already saw them spreading decay to the Big Tree tribe. At this rate, they'll consume the span and destroy themselves. We can't let this happen. It's a shame, but put an end to them.
We'll meet again, I'm sure.
There are Tuscar here. My friends, my people, my family. They left for a hunt not a week ago. Already they're too decayed to recover. Their spirits are here still. They linger in rage and regret. I'm not gonna bother trying to read. Kakiata? Lutak? Tayuki? Please, Escala, take this totem and place it near their remains. It'll contact their spirits and help them find peace.
Your help is...
I'm so sorry to see Tuscar have been captured and killed here. If only I'd arrived sooner.
Thank you for your kindness. Decay is part of the natural cycle. We all return to the earth. But this is a perversion. The souls of my kin sense the wrongdoing and linger. We must help them. My totem will reach their spirits. I only hope it is enough to calm them.
Please, tell my son Rowena Escara that I love him, and I'm sorry.
I think that actually is an NPC in Escara. I recognize that name.
If that decayed ancient reaches Escala, all of our spears and nets won't be enough to stop it. You must help us.
You're not alone.
Spinning.
I give you my strength, adventurer. Avenge us.
Hang in there.
I think I need a new mouse. Steering is just getting more and more difficult. And there are times where I'll try and right-click something and it'll happen twice. Like I'll buy two of something when I just want to buy one. Hasn't happened on stream, but trust me, it's a thing.
We were traveling on the road when the gnolls ambushed us. Take the strength of my spirit to drive them back.
I'm not getting any buffs from these guys. Oh, this isn't a USB mouse. This is a wired mouse. Or wait, no, that doesn't necessarily mean it's not. I was thinking wireless mouse. Never mind. It might be USB. I don't know. Net zero information.
Please, don't let this decay spread to Escala. It will consume and destroy everything we hold dear.
Hang in there.
You're like, I don't know, man. It's a mouse. I plugged it in and it's mousing.
On your left.
Stop quoting Captain America at me. Browsing Decay, there we go. I already have this on Goku, so I don't need to worry about keeping it. Yes, my bank alt is named Goku. Maybe I shouldn't stand in the middle of a campfire.
You're not alone.
But yeah, I think the issue I'm having is just that it's an old mouse. It's getting worn out. Gnolls could be fascinating creatures. They're not evil, only wild, and very dumb. Killing them is a shame, but the decay helps no one, and we can't let them hurt our family.
Thanks for your input.
So they all chose to lend their power to my totem? Brianna squeezes her eyes shut in sorrow. Thank you, my friends. We will use the strength of your spirits well. The Gnolls will not reach Ascara.
Next time, I'll bring soup.
I'm sorry I can't be of more help in this form. I can feel the decay sapping my image's strength. I hope once we reach the Ley Cavern, Gleam Cove as the Tuskarr call it, I'll be able to teleport here fully.
Together,
What were they doing with these? Using them as back scratchers? Caleb goes pinches the bridge of his nose. I suppose we should be grateful they didn't figure out their true potential.
Come back soon.
Hold on, I'm gonna eat an Andy's mint. Hashtag not sponsored. And whatever company makes these, probably Andy's, sponsor me. I will gladly talk up your mints in for sponsorships in exchange for more mints. We must stop that tree. With these lake crystals, I can finally help. Speak with me when you're ready. I'll open a portal into the Azure archives and try to bring out something useful. Stand back. It may be rather unstable.
Fly true.
Pardon me if I'm a little distracted. Have you ever tried to maintain so many mirror images at such a distance? What a headache.
The Azure archives have a vast collection of magical items. I won't have much control over this, but
Tootsie Roll Industries.
surely something useful will come out. Nope, not that. Definitely not that. I'm losing connection. Come on. I think this will do.
Oh my!
Let's do this, friend. Hop on the book.
Tome of Spellflinging.
I'm Norgonoid's beard. This thing has a temper. Hold on. There. Now, first take down those shamans holding a barrier around the ancient.
Oh, there's the ancient.
Those shamans are tough. Use a charge or a blast to take them out.
The ancient is vulnerable. Quickly.
It's not enough.
Come, my friends, my family. Help us protect our home.
Accidentally cut off through the dialogue.
Excellent. Now to the cave, before more come.
The power of Big Book.
Thank you, my friends. Rest now. Karkut awaits.
It's good to see you again.
You did well, hero. Thank you. That tree was probably not their only pool of decay, but it was the riskiest one for the Tuskar and this ley line. With it gone, this area may be able to recover. It will take time, but it will heal. I'm glad we were able to give the spirits of those Tuskar some peace.
All will be well.
Now for this ley line. It looks like my fears were correct. The decay has spread into the line itself. We'll need to purge the decay and speed along the healing process, but I can't channel enough energy with my mirror image alone. Focus yourself on this ley crystal here. My connection with you will help me teleport here physically. Then I'll be strong enough.
Keep safe. I am here. Thank you.
So he is flesh and blood after all. We were beginning to suspect you were also
Oh my god, look at him.
spirit.
Laser beams.
I assure you, I am very much alive. Now, hero, destroy those pockets of decay that remain. I'll funnel arcane power back into the rotted part of the ley line. It may just be able to restore its power.
What is this? This shifting of the energy of the earth itself. What power? Just who are you, mage?
It's done. Thank you for your assistance, all of you. I've placed a barrier around this ley line to ensure it's protected from further decay. Let's leave this place before more of those gnolls descend upon us.
Tootsie Roll Industries. Like, that's really what they called themselves. Okay, I guess I'm not a brand expert.
How can I help?
We did it. Great work, Escala. Breathe the fresh air again. With this ley line restored, and Khadgar finishing up on the one on the tower, the Oathstone should be ready to claim. I must return to the Azure Archives shortly.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Shall we work
Thank
together?
you, Escala, for all your help. My family is safe because of you. Now, we can finally return to Ascara and see old Poloniac taken back to the sea. He was my mentor, and a fine chieftain. Please, you must join us. A celebration of the cycle of the sea is something all can share in.
Your help is greatly appreciated.
I should get back to the Azure Archives now. I'm glad I was able to help your people, Brenna.
Nonsense. You must join us as well. Nothing could be more important than a warm bowl of soup after a difficult battle. And I thought you would want to discuss the other Green Coves.
Others? You know the locations of more ley lines?
Oh, none so large as the one in Brackenhide, but there are many smaller ones scattered about. I have some maps I can show you once we reach Iskara.
That's right, lure him in with the promise of information and then ambush him with soup. Here we are. Finally, Iskara.
Oh, yes, and I learned much. You see, the Decay knows.
Yes?
Oh my god, the soup is going, yes! Our community feast is happening right now. This is when everyone pitches in and makes the best soup we can. You should join us. Oop, I need to get Greenberry. Soup! Perfect timing. Throw it into the pot.
Wanna fly kites later?
I need to fetch some kelp. Yes, chef. Assorted kelp. Throw them into the pot. Centaur make a duck dish. Yes, chef. Volcano duck.
My family greets your family.
And it goes.
What are you?
Oh, I need to go fish up a mana sucker. Yes, chef. Alley-oop. To the pot. Some Leviathan bones. Yes, chef. Oops. Defeat the beast attacking the soup. Oh boy. I love that I got here at the perfect time to do the community feast. Go wheel in an iceback sculpin. Yes, chef. Come on. Yep. Oh, fetch some kelp again. According to Feel, this soup needs more seaweed. There's a Pokemon here.
Oh, we're hearing this dialogue again.
Yes, and I learned much. You see, the Decay knows.
Soup. Munchbeak turtle. I love that I'm fighting it while holding a big piece of meat. The meat arm challenge. So someone was given the command, potato, now! Purchase 1,000 bright piranha collar.
Perhaps you have a use for these.
Throw it into the pot. I hope we get asked to go fish up some grungle. Exactly 3 anchovies. Go fish up a mana sucker. It's not a grungle, but I'll do it. Hey, renown 7. Oops, I forgot vegetables again.
Mama says my tusks will be bigger than a mammoth. Next time, bring fish.
Taste the soup. Sniff the soup. Sniff more carefully. Sniff with your left nostril. It's like, I wish I had the time to go through all that dialogue there. I wish I had time to read that all out. The options you pick don't matter, but just sniff with a specific nostril. I think it's very funny.
We will not repeat our history. Come see me again.
I don't think we're hitting max soup quality. Oh, we're sampling soup again. Taste the soup. Bravo.
Yes, and I learned much. You see, the Decay knows.
You see, the Decay dolls. Yes, keep having me buy things from the NPC right next to the pot. This is good.
We have been scattered so long.
Time to stir the pot. Sweet. Throw the fish back in. If fish are escaping from the pot, I don't think you've got the pot hot enough. Why did you put live fish in there, actually? Bro. You just put them in whole? Well, he's master of soups. I guess I shouldn't question him. Almost there. 1 minute left. Ish. Unfortunately, we're not going to hit legendary quality, I don't think. We don't have enough time. Because then there's an extra boss that spawns and you get to get special loot, but no. Alas. Neat. You might get up to epic at least. They tend to go a little longer than it says. We'll be at 0 for a bit, but not too long. Nope, soup's done. Let's eat some soup. Munchin'. Soup got it.
I'm sorry for the delay. I'll join you soon. But I think these Tuskarr may have some valuable information.
There's no need for concern. Everything is calm up at the tower. I have it perfectly under control. What a charming town. Why don't you relax a bit? Take it easy for once, Callie.
Yes. It's been a while. Please, let me know the moment you need anything. I won't be long.
I'm so glad you've come to join us. I must ask you to be patient, however. There's still much to be prepared for the ceremony.
I'm glad we met, friend.
We cannot thank you enough for your aid pushing back the Brackenhide gnolls, but they continue to gather, using their foul decay magic from some source deep within Brackenhide Hollow. Worse, we have not heard from the Tuskarr in that area for weeks now. I fear something terrible is happening there. We must protect our home. Please, gather your forces, find our people, and see what you can do about the decay.
Until
Another
next
time.
we meet. Next time,
Your friend
I'll
Calicos
lose.
wishes to speak of ley lines, but preparations must be made for the funeral. While I meet with him, could you gather the final offerings from around Iskara and place them in the funeral boat alongside dear old Benoliac? I hope you take a moment to enjoy the town as well. My people will welcome you warmly, especially after your help in Brackenhide.
Let's swap stories again soon.
Thank you for taking this time, Brenna.
It is an honor. Let's have a look at these maps. Tukanen, could you please ensure our guest gets a bowl of soup?
Oh, that's all right. Thank you.
Nonsense. Look how thin you are. Some eel gut soup will get some much-needed blubber on those bones.
What?
He'll be fine.
I have plenty to offer. A fine day for a fine trade. I'll put something aside.
We've been watching the great shark we know as Krojak for many years now, waiting for the best time to hunt him down. His hunting ground has meandered closer and closer to the shore. That means the time is now. Gather your hunting party and take him out.
Let's trade again soon.
Here to help? I got
Hello
this.
again. Could you do me and Noruk a favor? Our kids, Nilo and Nao, left to play. They know they should be back by now. I'm occupied, so please find them. I doubt they are in danger. My kids know how to take care of themselves.
So long.
If you're after goods,
Oops.
I have plenty. I have many things that
I
might
see you're
interest
getting
you.
along with the villagers. You seek to learn more about our way of fishing, you say? Well, first of all, no one fishes with their bare hands. I can craft you a good strong net worthy of an Iskaran.
Next time I'll have even better offerings.
Greetings, stranger.
Oh boy.
Keep the
Welcome to
balance
Iskara, friend. Word of your exploits in Brackenhide is already spread among our people. You've already met many of us, and there are more who would like this chance to exchange knowledge and wares with you. Please look around the town. Yada yada
Bring
yada.
more tales when next we meet. I'll pass your story along. Come back for soup. We'll remember you.
A new story to hear. Pass my stories along. Your tale will be remembered.
The deeds of the Tuskarr of the Dragon Isles are many. Over the years, though, some of our stories have been lost. Many travelers never return from their journeys with tales to tell. Please, if you'll find any scrolls that document what our lost brethren were able to accomplish, bring them back to me.
What? Goodbye? Yes. All right then.
Let's trade again.
My dearest wife, Poa, is an excellent storyteller. But it's been 30 years, and she tells the same ones over and over again. Please, warrior, talk to Poa and give her a new story to tell. What's that? Tell her a story about your adventures. Don't be ridiculous. I don't want to hear about that. The greatest stories are always about fish. Tell a story about fish, even if you have to make one up.
I'll have more for you.
Alright guys, we got some choose your own adventure again. Have you come to hear a tale, traveler? I have come to tell you a tale, elder. You think you have a story worthy of my time? Well, we shall see about that, won't we? It's about the greatest fish anyone has ever caught. Oh, really? You have my attention. How did you catch this legendary fish? Alright, we have 3 options. By collecting all the rarest fish across the many lands and crafting them into the most irresistible lure. By slaying a horde of terrible demon fish with nothing but my bare hands. And by doing a handstand and fishing upside down, of course. Which one will our story contain? They're all good options. Hold your 3D. We held our 3DS upside down is the third one. We evolved our Inkay. First one, I think there's something similar to that actually in the game already. And the second one seems also fairly standard. Any of these will work, but do pick one, please. I must require you. Engagement. You're in the chat today, so therefore chat engagement. Oh yeah, I definitely remember that. Okay, let's rotate. By doing a handstand and fishing upside down, of course. Did you now? And what exactly was it you caught? Our options are a perfectly average fish, the biggest shark you've ever seen, or some weird half-seal, half-squid thing. Someone guild is named Overwatch. My god. Clearly we've all indicated. Is that half seal, half squid? Okay. Your powers of description are overwhelming. Well, what happened next? Our options are, it slipped from my hands and tried to flop back into the water, it drew a sword and tried to kill me, and it suddenly spoke and whispered to me promises of great power. Is that for the third one again? We fished up in the Zoth. Okay, it suddenly spoke and whispered to me promises of great power. Sure it did. And then? Our options are I killed and ate it, of course, and I threw it back into the ocean, of course. Yeet! Okay, we're yeeting it. Are you sure you don't want to eat it? That's fair enough. A wise choice. Interesting. You're not the most gifted of storytellers, but there is something here, even if you made it all up. Give me a moment and I'll weave your tale into something usable.
You be careful out there.
Thank goodness, a new story. Let's hear it. One day, the notorious fisher Escala thought of a new best way to catch fish, by standing on their head. For 3 days they remained in this pose, until finally they caught the strangest creature mortal eyes have ever seen. It had a face like a duckling, the torso of a seal, and the tentacles of a giant toothy squid. Only then the creature opened its mouth to speak. It praised Escala for their skill and promised to give them power unimaginable. Then Escala threw it back into the ocean. They went on to fish in other waters, but never quite felt the same after that one catch. That story was boring!
As the tales go, if old Penoliac's spirit returns to us restless, we will carve a stone statue for it to rest within.
I know, like, I feel like the idea of catching a magic fish is like, I'll promise you power, and I'm like, but I'm hungry.
Chief Poloniac was a great fighter. He once took a blow from a charging Bruffalon for me. That would have killed a lesser man.
Oh hey, it's some of the Callowak from Northrend here.
Something you desire.
They may look similar, but I still think our fishing poles we Callowak of Northwind wield are better. Too bad I didn't bring any extra to show off. He's got the Mastercraft Callowak fishing pole.
May I help? Who speaks before me? Yes? What is it you need?
You can give me recipes.
Where have you come from?
Doesn't anybody know how to fish properly anymore? You with the face, go get me some fish. Good fish, and no grungles.
I await your return with pleasure.
You there, Drana, you look well traveled. My cousin Wayan was bringing a catch over from Whaler's Nook and mentioned that some strange folk have set up camp over there. They appear to be behaving themselves. Would you mind checking in on Wayan? He can be a bit salty.
May your steps be sure and your catch secure.
Hat.
I look forward to trading again.
Do 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 do.
Chieftain Poloniac carved that for my son, Numurok. My son fell in Brackenhide, so it seems only right they should return to the sea with its maker.
Who speaks before
You were the one that came back with the others from Brackenhide, weren't you? And you probably know what happened to Kakuyata. That's the one who couldn't pronounce. Her son, Rowie, has been distraught ever since Brenna and the others returned without her. I'll stay here in case he comes back, but could you look for him? I think he ran off towards the ice cave to the east. He said something about trying to fight the Yeti in there. Oh, this quest. I remember this quest. I think I'll finish up everything we can in Iskara and call the stream for the week.
Oh, your wares may be better than mine. I look forward to trading again.
I have many things that might interest you.
Making fishing net. Yay!
Your goods are greatly appreciated.
Here's your Iskara and fishing net. Use it wisely and never take in a cycle of life more than you need to sustain
a fair
yourself.
trade and a fond goodbye to you.
Ah, hello there. You're just fascinating.
Let's see, over here. What am I getting over here?
That's old Polo's favorite tea. Hopefully, he shares some with Karkut on the journey. I have many things that might interest you. Thank you, traveler. We should be just about done here. Could you tell Brenna? Tell us a tale. May your catch come swiftly. Careful out there.
Funny Kalik eats soup.
I'm glad you've come.
Next time.
Did you get yourself a bowl of soup? Your friend is very inquisitive. Does he ever take a moment to relax?
Let's swap stories again.
Thank you, Escala. I have learned what I need for now from our new friends. The funeral ceremony for their former chieftain is about to start. Given how kind and hospitable the Iskarans have been to us, it seems only right that we join them before departing back to the archives. Speak with Brenna and let her know we're ready when they are.
All will be well.
I'm ready to begin the funeral.
We were hoping you would join us, friends. A chieftain's return to the sea is a celebration for all.
If you don't mind me asking, how did he pass? Was it the gnolls?
Oh no, Kalagos. It was simply his time. Pinoliak was a stubborn old coot, but even he had to succumb to age eventually. Not all deaths are violent, dear friend.
To be honest, I can't remember a time when they weren't.
World of Warcraft, after all.
Go ahead, friend. You can have the honor of pushing his boat out to sea, for your help protecting Iskara. You treasured us all. May the seas find you as worthy as we do. Look! Grawl himself has chosen Pinoliak! What a life!
Forgive me. I don't understand. How can you find such joy in the passing of family?
It is not that we are not sad for his passing, Kalak, but in celebrating his life, he shall remain with us forever. What better way to strengthen the bonds of the family that remains than celebrating all who came before?
Also, that big shark was Grawl, a Loa, or wild god.
Well met, friend.
Kalagos looks distant.
Good luck.
The bonds of this community, the friendship and family they share. I never had that. The Blue Dragonflight never had that. And maybe that's because we haven't had a chance to. Now is the time. I must gather my kind. Meet me at the Azure Archives. There's much to be done.
Together, we can...
You're leaving? The celebration has only just begun.
Thank you, Brenna. And everyone. I have learned more than I imagined in my short time in your company. Despite tragedy, you all remain kind and resolute. Because of your community. Because of family. The power the Blue Dragonflight is missing is not ley lines or ancient artifacts. It's family.
I must go to them. But if you ever have need of me, simply call. I will hear you, and I'll come as swiftly as my wings can carry me. It is time for the Blue Dragons to once more be the guardians of this land.
I see. Huh. You could have said something about being a dragon from the beginning. Seems an important detail to leave out. Well, you'd best be back anytime you need a good meal. There will always be a warm bowl of soup for you here, Cal.
I look forward to it. Take care, Brenna, Maruk, everyone.
Yeah. Long-form Calicos.
And you, of course, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. I hope you will make yourself at home and know that you always have a family in Iskara.
And that, I think, is a good spot to call it for the day. Thank you for coming. And next time, more As Your Span, probably. Good night, everybody.